Do you want to get rid of your knee kiss, of your knee pain, and help yourself stand stronger, walk better, and exercise better? Well, the key to that is not necessarily strengthening the knees, but strengthening the hips. So I'm gonna show you today how to do a hip strengthening exercise that has been proven through thousands of people inside the MS gym to help combat knee kiss, improve knee health, and help you feel stronger up on your feet. What's up, YouTube MS Gym family? My name is Trevor Wicken, and I am the founder and creator of the MS Gym, the largest platform for movement, mindset, and education for people affected by MS and other neurologic conditions. So we release videos on this channel quite often, so make sure that you watch this video, you like this video, and then you go and subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on all the awesome content that we're gonna be putting out that's gonna help you counteract your symptoms and live a life by design and not by diagnosis. With that, I encourage you to watch till the very end of this video because I always have some special offer for you that will give you an opportunity to come train with us inside the MS Gym. So a lot of times when people think about like, well, why do my knees fall like this when I walk? I need to get stronger knees, all right? Whilst that might be true, a lot of times where this pattern comes from is a lack of strength up here in the hips. Because if your brain doesn't feel safe having your hips open and using your glutes as you walk, what happens is that walking becomes a threat response, and your body's response to that is what's called the startle reflex, which draws you in and protects all your vital organs and makes it so that if you're gonna fall, you're not gonna get as injured. So a lot of times knee kiss is a protective response to weaknesses in the hips, especially these muscles right here called your hip external rotators and your glute medius. So today we're gonna do an exercise that's gonna help strengthen all of those muscles. So in order to do this exercise, you guys, I want you to have a hip band or a hip loop, which looks like this. It's just a resistance band that goes on over your legs like this, and you're gonna sit just like that, okay? Now what we're gonna do here is we're gonna use these muscles on the side of our hip to push this band outward, okay? We wanna make sure that both of our feet, so there's my toesies, okay? Make sure our feet don't roll, make sure our ankles don't roll. I want your feet planted in the floor, and you're gonna push out only as far as you can without allowing your ankles to roll, okay? So when we do this exercise, we're gonna do an isometric contraction here, meaning we're gonna push out and then we're gonna hold this, this hip abduction and external rotation for 5 seconds. Then we're gonna slowly bring it back in, which is gonna help us improve our motor control and our strength in our hips to help us stand and move without that pesky knee kiss, okay? So sit to the edge of your chair, feet and knees are right in line with our hip joints. Sit up nice and tall, abs are in, shoulder blades are down, okay? Hands on your hips if you want them there. We're gonna use the muscles right here on the side of our hips, okay? All right, here we go, ready? And go ahead and push out and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let it come back in nice and slow, okay? Ready? And push out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let it come back in slow, and push out. 2, 3, 4, 5, let it come back in slow, and push out. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, let it come back in. Last one, and push out. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good, and relax. All right, so you can unclip and just relax. So I only did 5 repetitions of that with 5-second isometrics. I recommend probably staying between 5 and 10 seconds on those isometrics. Otherwise, your hips are gonna get extremely fatigued and sore. For rep range, I recommend between 5 and 10 repetitions with that 5-second isometric hold. That is gonna do wonders for your strength, your stability, and your endurance in your hips so that when you do go to stand up, your knees are not gonna wanna do this. Your brain is gonna feel more confident and comfortable getting those glutes contracted, getting those legs underneath you so you can stand more effectively and more efficiently and with less threat. So thereby reducing this brain brain's tendency to bring those knees close together. So I love this exercise when you combine that with what we did in part 1, which was releasing and stretching these muscles. Part 2, which is where we were strengthening the quadricep muscles around the knee. And then you get these hips stronger. That's going to help counteract and reverse the pattern of knee kissing that happens this way. So super glad you're here. Keep practicing in this. Well, that's it, you guys. So I'm so glad that you were here. I'm so glad that you watched this entire series, or this little tiny mini series on how to counteract your knee kiss, how to improve knee health so that you can stand better, walk better, exercise better, all that kind of stuff. So when you work on releasing overactive muscles, stretching overactive muscles, strengthening the muscles around the knee and strengthening the muscles around the hips, that's really the magic combination of counteracting or reversing poor movement patterns in the lower body. So just know that this is just a small snippet of what we do inside the MS Gym. We have thousands of videos out on the interwebs. We have tons of videos here in our YouTube station. But if you want more like structured exercises, mini programming and stuff like that, just click on the links below in the text and it will guide you to wherever you want to go that are specific to your symptoms. Because I love having people get started for exercise for free, and I don't like to have people always have to pay to play. I want you to fall in love with movement. I want you to fall in love with exercise. I want you to start realizing that movement truly is medicine, and it can help you counteract your symptoms, live a life by design and not by diagnosis, so that you can have more freedom and choice in your life. So I thank you for being here. I love having you on this YouTube station. So keep tuning in. We got a ton more stuff coming up, and I'm super fired up to help you.